Whoa, that is a hard question.
So the shop here itself has been here for 37 years now.
Is focus and attitude.
We're approaching 100,000 items on Discogs at the moment.
Today I go behind the scenes in one of the biggest online record shops in the UK. It has over 100,000 records listed online and in its racks. This record shop sells more in 1 week than most record shops sell in a whole year. If you're wondering what it takes to run one of the biggest online record shops, keep watching. We're going behind the scenes to find out. Hey guys, I'm here at Crazy Beat Records. You might have seen the other day I did a video here hunting for 3 albums that I'd never heard of. If you haven't seen it, I spun them and I checked out if they were any good. Click up here to watch that. Now this place is one of the biggest online UK record shops, and from the street you wouldn't guess it, but there's over 100,000 records in there. So should we go take a look inside behind the scenes? Let's go.
My name's Gary Dennis. I'm the owner of Crazy Beat for 37 years. Wow. I never had any dreams of having a record shop. All my dreams were DJing. I just happened to bump into a young lady, become friends with her, and she said she was opening a record shop. I went over to visit the record shop when she opened it, and she said she was having a little bit of a tough time. So I offered my help. I began to build up a good business, and sadly hers didn't work so well. I bought the business off of her in 1991. The rest is history.
Can I have a little tour?
You certainly can. I tell you what, I've got the very man standing next to you. Yeah, Kev.
Okay, let's go.
Hello mate, how you doing?
You are Kev, right?
I am Kev, yeah. I'm one of the Crazy Beat team, of which there's possibly 8 of us here that work different days and different shifts and everything. I specialise in 45s, generally reggae 45s. So the shop here itself has been here for 37 years now.
It's a long time.
It is a long time. And we started out as a shop specialising in music of black origin, so kind of music related for clubs really. In the front of the shop here we have soul, funk, jazz, reggae, R&B, hip hop, have drum and bass, jungle, hardcore, so everything really sort of club related. And so walk-in customers have access to this front part of the shop. But in addition to that, to keep the business going over the years, we've had to extend to put our records on Discogs.
Is that what all these things are over here?
Yeah, at the back we're approaching 100,000 items on Discogs at the moment. Probably one of the biggest sellers on there, I'd imagine, and that would cover everything from Fleetwood Mac to Michael Jackson's. You know, that's the everyday selling things. So we still get a lot of customers in, but we do 80% of our business online with the Discogs.
Wow.
This is the office where things get listed.
Hello everyone.
We have Matt and Gary here at the moment, but there's generally like a team of at least 4 of us in here working on putting things on Discogs. And then the Discogs inventory is out the back here. This is one of our superstars, Annie. It all has to be in date order and a number order as well. Everything's got to be findable. When a customer places an order, it could be up to 50, 60 items, and we have to be able to go to it straight away. So everything is meticulously filed, and that's why we don't let customers have access to this rear section, because ultimately we probably wouldn't be able to find that item if they'd checked it, they'd played it, and they'd refiled it really. Initially, Gary will buy a collection from somebody. They'll either walk up or they'll be responding to an advert. Gary will do a first pass sort through that. So he'll work out what is worth listing, what should we put in the shop, what is actually rubbish, and we'll get rid of that. So he's kind of like the filter for the start of the whole shop, and that's where his experience comes in. He's got that 37 years experience of knowing what does sell and what doesn't sell. Otherwise there's a lot of wasted time in trying to list items that are not worth anything really. It now needs to be filed, so we'll bring a group of records out, probably about this stack generally, with a date on it, and with it. So this was November 5th week, 23, and H. It will then be filed. Someone will place an order. Those orders come through at probably somewhere in the region of 80 to 100 a day orders, something like that.
All single records, or?
No, some of them are multiple and some of them are single. It just completely varies. And they will go all across the world.
Wow.
And I think one of our advantages, because we've got 100,000 items on there, we have a lot to choose from. So if you're paying an amount of postage for your record, you can reduce that postage rate by ordering a bulk lot. So this is the area where items are built together. I mean, typically here is what it looks like. Then it will go out the front, and we'll go through to the packing section after that.
Hey guys, Jake here. Before we move on, I wanted to tell you about our Vinyl Hunters fan club over on Patreon. It's a place where die-hard vinyl hunters get extra content, get to attend real-life hunting meetups. It's a place where real die-hard vinyl hunters get more from me and Papa Dave. You'll get a signed Vinyl Hunter slipmat on sign-up. You'll get to join monthly Zoom calls where we talk about 3 records from your collection, 3 best records from your collection, 3 worst records from your collection, 3 hidden gems, stuff like that. You get to join us in real-life vinyl hunts. There's extra videos that don't make it to YouTube, going deeper into our collection and stuff like that. If you love the channel, you're gonna love it over there. And it directly contributes to helping us make more videos for you guys. Back to the video.
So out here we have our king of postage is George. He's at lunch at the moment. All of the orders will be stacked up here with green sheets in between them. But you can see here, for example, this person has ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders on here. From his PC, you'll know where it's got to be shipped to. Then we'll actually separate those orders into whether they're going UK, whether they're Europe, whether they're further afield than that, whether they're first class, whether they're second class, whether they're tracked. Postman comes every afternoon at 1 o'clock, and all of these orders are sent out to him. But I would say 9 times out of 10, if you've ordered it on the Wednesday, it'll be going out on the Thursday. 24-hour delivery, you'll probably have it on the Friday with any luck. You know.
Why do you think you've been here so long? What do you think has been successful about the shop to leave you've been here like almost 40 years?
Whoa, that is a hard question. If somebody's thinking of opening up a record shop or something like that, the above all thing is focus and attitude. By not having a bad attitude towards the customers or indeed to anybody really, to try and look at everything in a sensible light. I mean, obviously, we all get complaints, and it's being able to deal with them in an efficient way for them to be, the customer to be happy. It's also not to set your dreams too high. Achieve as you're going along, you know, just make sure you keep buying records. That's what's kept me interested.
How did you buy records to start with?
I was driving along one day. It was around about the year of 85. And near a local college near me, I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I said, like, hey, look, there's a boot fair. There was about 10 stalls, and one had a little box of records. And in it, I found the first Blackbirds LP, and I thought, my God, it's £1. I love this LP, you know, and it was in wonderful condition. I thought, I started scratching my head and thinking, I should go more of these boot fairs, which is what I did. I become a boot fair fanatic. I'm sure you understand that even in today's world, but then there was no one else looking. I had it to myself for maybe 10 years. You know, just like I would go to boot fair upon boot fair upon boot fair every Sunday morning religiously for like over 15 years. And sometimes I filled my car, I couldn't get another record in it. And that's how I built a business.
Do you still do that now?
No.
So you don't get any records
No,
from boot
I
fairs
stopped
anymore?
the boot fairs 20 odd years ago.
So where do records come from these days?
They come from collections. We advertise, people bring in records, you know. It's surprising once you become established that records do kind of come to you. But we do put a lot of work in. We do sort of invest maybe, I don't know, £3,000 a month or more into advertising for records.
Wow.
But you have to. You know, you can't just rely on people bringing them up to your front door.
How many records are currently in the shop? Do you have any idea?
Well, you know, we once counted up all the racks that sit out the back and everything. But we didn't actually count what was in the shop. So I reckon about 40,000. But maybe more, maybe 50, I don't know.
What about in the whole Crazy Beat itself? Yeah.
Over 100,000.
It's a lot of records, isn't
It
it?
is a lot of records.
Cool.
But we got them organised, so yeah.
Who are you and what do you do here at Crazy Beat?
I'm George, I do the postage and packaging, and I'm going to show you how to pack a record.
Okay, let's do it. You are quick. Ooh. What's that you're putting in?
It's just a comp slip to say thanks for buying.
I guess that's the weight.
That's it. Ready to be shipped out.
Jesus Christ, that was quick. I want to try and beat you, is that cool?
Give it a go,
Should
mate.
we do a competition?
Let's do it. All you want to do is take the records out
Yeah.
so that they don't split the sleeve when they're in the post. Put them on top and then just put them in a 12-inch mailer. This one doesn't need a stiffener.
Okay,
Go.
all right. Bang. Help. And you keep this inside or outside?
Outside.
No, you're quick.
Don't forget to put the comp slip in.
And a stiffener, right?
That's it.
There we go. He's almost done. Can't get the stiffener in. Right, one of them. No, no, no. Right, hold on. Hold on. You done?
Yeah.
I got that far.
It's close. Kind
It's
of.
not, is it? I'm halfway through.
Not really, no.
What is the sort of most sold record that you get through you have to ship out?
No, tubular bells maybe?
Oh, really? You sell a lot of those?
Yeah. I mean, there's just so many of them.
And what is the most exotic location that you typically send stuff out to?
I mean, we send all over the world, so pick your poison.
Well, thank you, George. Thanks for showing me how you pack.
No worries.
What might happen when you decide to retire and sit on the beach and be sipping champagne? Does Crazy Beats still go on?
Okay. You want to know what my plan is? When I die, I'll stop.
I like that.
Even if they have to bring me in here in a wheelchair, I'll still come here. This is so ingrained into me. I think the chances are, if I said, well, I'm going to go and sit on the beach, I'll be dead in 6 months. I'd rather be here. This is where it is. You know, I've got all the people around me I want to be around me. You know, we have a laugh, we enjoy ourselves. People bring in all their records and we look at, you know, oh, wow. You know, sometimes it's just like, whoa, you know. In 37 years, no one day's been the same.
You seem very passionate about this place.
Yeah, very much so. But, you know, having it for 37 years does have its drawback because, you know, within some ways you have a life, but within other ways you don't. I don't regret that in any way, form, shape or anything. I've had the most wonderfulest time. I've been able to help some people. I've been able to employ people. I've been able to give myself and my family joy. And what more can I ask for? There's nothing more I can ask for.
What a great answer. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been great to get a tour around the place.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
And see how it works.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, mate. See you
That's
soon.
right. Yeah.
So, how do you run one of the UK's biggest online record shops? Turns out with a lot of know-how, a lot of passion, and a lot of shelves. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video up here where I got to actually work in a record shop for a whole day. They showed me the ropes I got to serve customers. They showed me how to clean records. They even gave me a record at the end for my time at the shop. If you want to check out what record they gave me, check out the video up here. It's a great one and you're going to love it if you love this one. Bye-bye.